Hey, Ted here, and today we're going to be talking about fuel rails. Behind me is my 78-280Z. I've actually put some pretty decent parts on it, but unfortunately for one reason or another, I actually decided to go with the cheaper route on the fuel rail and use an HKS replica off eBay. I didn't think there was much that could go wrong with it, but leave it to eBay to prove me wrong. The two center injectors actually started leaking towards the O-rings on the upper part. So two reasons that could be: either they were overboards, were 11mm, or oversized 11mm O-rings are not going to seal it properly, or it's actually untrue. And I'm leaning towards it being untrue just because the way it actually leaked. So that being said, I went ahead and got a Radium Engineering fuel rail, and everything that's included in the box, from what I've seen on the site, it looks like it's the best bang for the buck. So today, we're going to be doing an unboxing. So it always feels like a lot longer than what it actually is when you're trying to get your car up and running, but it took 4 days to get from Radium Engineering in Portland, Oregon to Huntsville, Alabama, so that's a pretty quick turnaround time. So you can see it's packed actually pretty well with this heavy-duty paper. Something extra I got was this 80N orb to 6AN fitting, and you can add all sorts of accessories before you check out. Here's the actual accessories that do come with the rail. The rail itself is actually packed with paper and foam, so it's packed very well. The rail has got this nice satin black finish, and it's also got some weight to it, so you can tell it's actually very well made. So here's the accessories again. The first thing I noticed, it comes with short and tall injector rail spacers, and that's for your different height injectors, different size bolts, washers, and injector seats for the manifold. So putting this thing together, a little tip from me is to use Teflon paste instead of the Teflon tape. It holds up a lot better to fuel. Make sure you don't over torque it either because of the O-rings. Let's get it put on the car. So the great thing about this rail is it is 14mm. So I was able to take the Injector Dynamics injectors and put them directly on the rail. Everything is bolted up. Alright, now as you can see, the fuel rail is in, and I had no issues out of it whatsoever. I went ahead and ran the fuel through it, and there was no leaks. It's pretty fantastic quality overall, and everything that's included with it. It's probably one of the best rails you can get for that price range. So my recommendation is, if you're thinking about getting it, definitely get it. So if you're happy with this review, hit subscribe, and you'll see future videos from me. Thanks.